Well, hey there, my friends. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas in July. This is Laura Daniels with my channel Ink and Whimsy, and it has certainly been a hot minute, hasn't it? But I'm so excited to be back here with all of you. Say hello to my little buddy down here. He's here to wish you all the merries. Today we're going to have some fun because I'm going to be doing a layout share of Christmas pages that I have completed over the last 3 or 4 years, and they span a lot of different companies. And I'll be sure to pause between each layout so you can take a photo of it. I keep doing this with this little guy. That is just not very nice of me, isn't it? I'm sorry, buddy. But we're going to be going through some layouts just to get us in the Christmas cheer. So let me turn the camera around and we'll get started. Oh, now grab your favorite beverage so that we can be all cozy. So here's the first layout I wanted to share with you. It is from the company Hip Kit Club, HKC, and they also do a monthly subscription, which I loved for that period of time in my life. And this one is a story that I'm telling of my granddaughter, Diana Rose. She had gone to a donut shop with Daddy, and that's where you get to decorate all your own donuts, right? And then Santa Claus walked through the door, and Diana Rose froze. She couldn't utter a word. She could not get up from that chair. Her legs were just all nelly jelly. And she had to convince Daddy to go up and say hi to Santa for her and get his picture taken. And it was just such an adorable story. I wanted to make sure that I wrote it down. It's a two-part story so that one day I could share this with Diana Rose. Now, this next layout is a Stampin' Up! Workshop kit. I cannot remember which kit it was because remember, we're going back several years here. I think maybe I should just write the things on the back of the pages, right? This one I added several different flip flaps, which are wonderful if you have a lot of photos that you want to share. And you can either attach them first, and then when you put it in the page protector, you just cut the page protector right at the top of where the flip flap goes. So then this is on the outside, right? The flip part. I also love in the workshop series that they have a lot of beautiful titles and you have ephemera pieces. All right, so here is a single page. And what I wanted to do whenever I laid out a single page was to have the other side white so it really didn't contrast with what the original page was. This was also a Hip Kit subscription. And here I have the year. It was 2023, and I used a gel pen right there. Here I use those scissors where you can cut it and you get the frayed edge along the bottom. And since the photos did not match with the actual colors that I was using, I just printed them in black and white. And I always love seeing the journaling on the front of the page. To me, I guess it reminds me more of a storybook where you have the photos with the print. This next one is using a Stampin' Up! Suite. Again, I can't remember the name of it, folks, but this has original writing from the back of the photo. And I use the original photos here. This was back in 1968, and it's my Uncle Fred and my Grandpa Frank, my Auntie Millie, and my Grandma Olga. And the photos, to me, they just spoke of, okay, I need vintage paper. And I used this stamp set right here and colored in the village and made it look as if it was on the mantle for the fireplace, since we have the fireplace in both of these. All three of the photos, actually. So I love how this came together. I even stamped and colored in the Santa here. And then I did the journaling in a font that was more like script than anything else. All right, now this next one is a Hip Kit Club. And these are photos of my daughter, Lauren Ashley, at Christmas and her dog, Ava. And here I really focused on creating a scene along the bottom and then some ephemera clusters up here. I didn't have much to write because, sometimes you have those photos from so long ago, you don't even remember what the story was. You just remember that it was a photo that you loved, so you kept it. So I did write December, and it was Christmas 2022. That's as good as I get with this one. Now, this is a totally different story, and it is from Christmas of 2022. You know what I mean? It's not a combined story. It's two different photos and things that were going on, but I did use the same um, page set. And so here, this was really neat. This part, this white part, was a full sheet, 12 by 12, and the windows were already cut out of it. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is an actual piece of ribbon, and it's that thin paper. That's what that is. And then these little cars here were off of some gift tags that I had bought when I went Christmas shopping with my daughter. We were out buying the gift bags, the tissue paper, and I thought, I'm saving some of those for a Christmas layout. And then this story is all about, and we called it the polar plunge because we were going through some below freezing temperatures here in North Georgia. And I said, Diana Rose, and you can tell she's a lot younger in this photo. I said, you're going to go with great grandma and I? We're going to go down the mailbox and do the polar plunge. I'm sorry. And it is so cold out. We're going to have to get all bundled up. And she was so good about it, going down there in that freezing cold. And I said, Diana Rose, I said, we got to take a selfie to show everyone we did this. And she's so good. Right away, she posed and we took the photo. So I love memories like that. This is a Stampin' Up! Workshop kit. You can see you have the title, you got the photos. Here's Diana Rose, a little older. And this happens to be Christmas. Now, I don't know about, this happens to be Thanksgiving, which to me always starts the beginning of Christmas photos. So when I'm scrapbooking, and especially if I'm doing December stories or December daily, I will include photos from Thanksgiving to start off my album. And here, I love these photos. And of course, Lauren always has her house decorated for Christmas when we go to her house for Thanksgiving. So I thought it was appropriate to do Christmas layout with it. All right, now this is snow that Diana Rose had. She had a snowfall, and they live in South Carolina. That's crazy, isn't it? Now, all the photos, they're taken in the early morning, so they all have that blue tinge, except for this over here. And this is a Hip Kit Club. So I thought, you know what? This light blue will go perfect. So I did a complete, total snow theme, and I had so much fun doing it. And here you can see I added some torn 12 by 12 along the edges. This right here is also, yeah, it's all Hip Kit Club. Yes, I love it. And I love the little clusters I did. I thought it came together so beautifully. A magical snow day for a little girl. And I don't know if you've noticed, but this is a princess snow woman. And she made sure to tell me that. All right, here is a Stampin' Up! Workshop set. These poinsettias were just stunning. And what I usually end up doing with the Stampin' Up! Ephemera pieces is I will cut real close along the edges because they do tend to leave a lot of white around their ephemera pieces, which I'm really not a fan of. And I did not double mat these. I just put them in a row, a column here. So I thought it looked fine just with the white back. And do I even have the year written on this one? I don't. I bet it's on the other pages because there are 3 sets of pages in each workshop kit. So I'm sure it was with that. All right, this one is one of my favorites. And it is, oh, that is yellow. That will not do. How did that get in there? All right, here we go. That looks much better, doesn't it? This is whenever we have the kids over for Christmas, we obviously were exchanging, they're bringing Christmas cookies. Lauren always comes up with a Christmas martini, and our son Dwayne does an hors d'oeuvre plate. And somewhere in here, I may have it. Does this flip up? Oh yeah, here's all the martinis that we did. I think in another photo, there's one of Dwayne holding the hors d'oeuvre plate. But see here, I did not do the journaling on the top page because this was just a single 12 by 12. So I wanted room for the photos. But this is a fun way to use a card in your layout. So I made the card I was able to flip it up, add another photo, and then the journaling. Isn't that just so neat? I love how that came together. And there's another one of those little cards. Yeah. All right. So here is another layout from that same Stampin' Up! Workshop. And this one, I had two 4x6s over here, and these are probably, what, maybe 3x3s? And I do have the date, 2024. Just can't forget those things. All right, I need to find another white. Here we go. All right, now this next one, I used some more. I'm going to do this one on this side of that. I guess it's like a tissue paper. What do you think? But that's what I used here along the bottom. And I did a trim. I think I may have gotten this at Hobby Lobby. It's just fun walking through there at Christmas time, isn't it? So Christmas feeling. I have a cluster here, once here. Mom and I had gone to a beautiful mansion that they decorate for Christmas. It's called the Tate House. And we had so much fun walking around there. Mom had come to visit, so I bought us tickets. And that's what we did. This is an old Close to My Heart kit. And we had had a beautiful snowfall up here in North Georgia. And this photo I did antique looking when I printed it up. And this is the color photo. And I think it all came together beautifully. These I stamped and colored in. And then I printed this up just on the computer if you're using Word, right? All right, so this, I believe, is a Simple Stories. And I love this layout. This was a full 12 by 12 sheet. And what I did is I cut it out as best I could so it captured the scene. And then I used a second sheet of paper to have a snowfall. And then I cut smaller pieces. And I actually should have put these on dimensionals. It would have looked even nicer. See, here's one, here's another one, here's another one, to create more of the scene. And this was when, oh gosh, Diana Rose was just a baby. And this was the year 2020. And this was a beautiful Simple Stories set that they had. All right, now this is the last one, and this is a workshop. Oh, this is Stampin' Up, I believe, isn't it, my friends? And this is another photo layout of Mom and I when we went to the Tate House. And there, you got tea and everything was decorated. Then you got an entire meal. You had your dessert. And here's Mom peeking up through the behind of the carolers. And then I believe this flips up. And this is the Tate House right here. But look at that right there. That is just one of the many rooms that you walk through. Well, there you go. Well, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed filming it for you. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm doing that again with this poor little guy. I look forward to hear from you in the comments below. Be sure to share if you have any questions or which one of those was your favorite layout. And until we meet again, God bless. Have a great day. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so YouTube knows you're listening and you're watching. Bye-bye, my friends.